He says he threatened to quit unless his boss could prove he had the money. And that's when he says Hutchins gave him this, an international certificate of deposit for $500 million from Wells Fargo Bank.
It looked authentic, and there's no way I could verify it, so I took it at face value.
Lapidus bought it, but W5 contacted Wells Fargo, and it turns out the certificate is fake. Wells Fargo doesn't even have this kind of certificate.
Would it shock you to learn that that Wells Fargo document is not real?
He was very thorough in what he did, and it did surprise me that he would actually leave himself exposed this way to a charge of fraud.
We wanted to ask Hutchins about the fake document and a slew of other questions, but he declined our interview. Instead, his lawyer sent us this email. He denies any allegations of wrongdoing. Mr. Alexander expresses his concern that the individuals interviewed are or have been in civil proceedings with him and may have their own motivations in expressing their views. But that didn't answer our questions, so we caught up with him outside his home.
Mr. Hutchins, my name is Victor Malrick. I'm with W5. Can we talk to you about your loans? Mr. Hutchins, can we talk to you about your business loans, your mortgage loans?
I wish I could talk to you.
Well, why don't you talk to us? We've wanted to talk to you.
I really could, but I can't.
Why can't you then?
He's not talking, but he's still in business, and his new company isn't doing much for his credibility. It's called Northern Capital Investment. Its website shows a Sudbury, Ontario address, but 116 Pine Street doesn't exist. If it did, it would be in this parking lot, which coincidentally is across the street from a building Hutchins does own. Neither the site nor loan documents mention that Sandy Hutchins is connected to the business. So Brent Hillier is making sure people know it's another Hutchins company, while he continues his crusade to warn the world about the man with all those names.
A lot of people would say, you know what, give up.
I've prided myself in my life never to give up on anything. And this is a good cause. If more people stood up, then maybe we'd live in a better place.
Now, that Florida developer who gave Hutchins almost $2 million in upfront fees has recently teamed up with Brent Hillier in a lawsuit against Sandy Hutchins. They join a growing list who are taking Hutchins to court to try to recoup their money.